go. My olives getting picked up. They first go into this bin here, which is basically going to shake them and separate the olives from any leaves or remnants that are sticks and twine and anything that might be twigs that might be stuck in the old olives when I take them out, some dirt. And then they go through a cold water wash, which will take off any dirt on them and any other, no, just dirt. It'll take the dirt off. Then once it goes through that, I'm not going to take the video inside. I'll take a video from outside. But look at all those olives. That's what 452 kilos, 994 pounds of olives look like. And this dumbass lifted them all today. So they'll go through here, they'll get cleaned out, and then they'll go through a wash. And then once they're through the wash, they go through the process of making the olive oil. Here's my favorite driver in the world. This guy drives this thing like a boss. Anyway, so it goes, the process is basically a cold water wash to get off all the impediments. Then it goes through a kind of a corkscrew looking machine that will machinate it, and it'll take off the pits and the skin, and left with just the meat of the olive. And then it gets put through another corkscrew machine, which actually mushes it up into a big giant mush. And it mushes it and mushes it, mushes it. And just for the record, none of this has changed in 1,000 years, just now with machinery and whatnot. So they'll go ahead and put it through there, and then it goes through two centrifuges, so to speak. One which separates all liquid from anything that's a solid, and that'll get you, so now you're left with just your olive oil, water, and then it'll go through a second centrifuge, and it's based on like the density of the oil versus the water. When it goes to the second centrifuge type machine, it spins it around and it spits out any of the water, and it leaves nothing but the olive oil. And then I'll show you the olive oil at the end of this when it comes through, so you can see what beautiful olive oil looks like. Ciao. Alrighty, so this wraps up this year's olive oil production, and as you saw, I had about 452 kilos of olives, which equated to about 80 liters of olive oil. 452 kilos is about 994 pounds, so nice little load this year. Interestingly, this is about 2 weeks after I normally do these, so I consciously wanted to wait because I thought I wasn't getting as much production as I was in previous years out of the amount of olives that I was getting. And it turns out it worked out well, because 2 years ago I got 574, 576, so more than 100 kilos more than 220 pounds more, and I only got 60 liters of olive oil. So this year I got 80, so we're definitely getting more bang for the buck when it comes out. So right now I'm in the middle of remodeling my kitchen, so my kitchen is non-existent, so I'm being very careful about, opening the oils and getting it to any dust. So I canned about 12 cans this morning, closed everything else up, and then I'll move the operation upstairs to another room where it's not covered in dust. But I made sure I was clean and everything's done, so we've got a bunch of oil produced. This year was a good year, I guess. Have a nice day. And P.S. No, I don't sell the olive oil. I give it away. Ciao.